Hey guys, it's Kale the Quick here with another update on Blaster Girls. I apologize for the choppy video. I actually have a bunch of stuff running in the background that we'll get to in a moment. But for now, I'd like you to take a listen to Shinemon no Neko by Roller Music and see what happens while the music goes. Alright, let me just take that down and then take that headphone out of my ear because that's really loud so I can get that effect. So yeah, what I have going on here, something that I've wanted to get into Blaster Girls for a long time, is audio controlled visual effects. So each of these colors here in the background is linked to a specific band of frequency, all the way from low frequency like the bass all the way up to the really high frequency. And you can actually see her emission color, kind of her glowiness, is tied to that music. Now I tried to get this set up for the demo, which you'll be able to download. There'll be a link in the description. I tried to get it set up so that you could put in any music that you would just drop into a folder. I wasn't able to get that work tonight, but I do want something like that to be possible in the future. So I'm just going to mute that audio. Alright, so let me show you kind of the features that I've been working on to get implemented. So you'll see the lady here. She got our new armor on that I showed off in the last video, and go over to the armory, and instead of little side-to-side clicky things, we still have that for the color over here. And of course a bunch of placeholder icons here. I'm sure y'all love my un-icon button, but we can actually put on different helmets. So we can put on the horns under the helmet, or clear that, and put on the antenna. And it's a drag and drop. Currently there's no graphic to kind of follow your mouse while you go from one to the other. But you can put on different things. Let's see, put on some van braces. Where are the creases? These? No. Heavy. There we go. All kinds of cool, good armor for there, or for you. And then you can see there's a description, a problem with the word wrap here, so I put the description off to the side. It'll be less obstructed in the download. I turned off those audio particles. You can see on the bottom, after the description, it says that it has 2 powers with it. And once you put stuff on, you can actually go to a power equip page, and you'll be able to choose which ones you want. You'll only be able to take a certain number of them into a fight. I believe for story missions and other stuff like that, you might be able to have more, but for fairness in a multiplayer match, I think there'll be some sort of limits on that, probably power limits, that type of thing. And go back one menu, you can clear that. Right now it's not clearing properly. I want it so that when you put on a new one, a dialog will pop up and say, oh hey, this new item conflicts with this old item, do you want to replace it? But currently nothing like that happens, so we can actually get some cool effects with multiple wings. Let's see, one stretch, have them all go out in sequence, which can look pretty cool, especially if we change the color. Fancy. All right. Right, so before we go on there, I'm actually going to go over here to the arena. A little bit of a pause there, and I'm going to start the game. Alpha 8. And this is actually going to be online. But before we do that, I want to actually do a throwback here, because there is a glitch that I have been hiding for a long time. All the way since the beginning, since I first put on the online play. So we'll just join this game here in Alpha 4. Hopefully it'll connect properly. So this isn't local, this is going as an internet client, going out and then back to a loopback server and then back. So theoretically that's about as low as the lag could get through the internet. So let's start this here, and we're going to pay attention to this one, because this is the host, and then this thing, look at that, the old arena. I don't even remember if I had first person guys in here. Alright, let's switch over. Oh, that's loud. So if I run forward, jump about, you'll notice nothing really crazy bad or anything going on. But if I go to the other one, you should be able to notice right off the bat just all the lag adds up for making the projectiles. And even worse, if I go forward and sprint and shoot, because of the lag, the bullets actually spawn behind me. Yeah, oh my god, that was so bad. So all the position data is perfectly accurate and everything is being done just great, but since it has to loop back and then get back to you before the bullet is made, at least that's how it was in the old system, it takes forever and results in some lag, which really gets in the way of the flow of the moving and running and jumping, which is super important. So now I have this set up to be a online server, and then we have the latest version. Go over there, and let's see, yeah, list servers. Yeah, Alpha 8 game. So it looks like they do show up at the same time. And then let's change our color to something more appropriate. There we go. Be ready. Ready that. There's my terrible robot voice. So, yeah. God, it's so cool seeing all the differences here. So again, this is the same internet loopback client. And we can run around, we can jump with our wings, and we can even go forward really, really fast. And the bullets are still, they aren't terrible. So now we can go to the side, and it feels about as fluid as it would be going from the local player. So that's really, really good. Beautiful purple. And you'll actually see there, she's holding a knife. And that's actually one of the things that I've updated and put in, and you can still see the first-person player arms at the same time. But yeah, we put in melee attacks. Little whoom sound effect going along there. Now these are just in a very debugged state. I just wanted to make sure that the animations got working. Yeah, so go up to things and stab them. And I believe I can actually kill... Oh, guy here. Get out of here. Get out of here. I believe I can kill her as well. Should take a couple hits. Oh! Yeah, you'll see there's some texture changing there. Working on another feature to make it look cool when people die. Currently not working. Hey, get out of here. You notice she turns red. And then she's supposed to slowly dissolve over time, but I guess we're having a problem with that. So if I use my shield power, you can actually see that knife right there. The animation happens so fast you can't see it, so I had to put that trail renderer on it. It should work if you have a gun in both hands, but you'll still hold the gun. It's easy enough to make it turn off and on, so it's like you're drawing your knife, but I just leave it here so I can check it out, make sure it's all working. Yeah, I believe that's all the new features that I added in. You know, working on making all the different power-up and ability things work together and work online, but I am really, really proud that I got that bug that I've just been putting off since the beginning. Finally got it fixed so that the run and jump and shooting is actually fun, which is kind of important. Let's see if we can get a thing. So I'm going to put this window in, or actually I'm going to put this in the other window, and I'm going to shoot from it so that we can see how much lag there is. So I'm going to say when I click here, click, click. So a little bit of lag, click, click. But locally, it looks very good, and I don't run out of my own bullets. And everything, of course, over the network stays synchronized, which is very important. So yeah, if you would like to support the development of Blaster Girls or any of my other creative endeavors, I'm Kale the Quick over on Patreon. I'll put a link of that down below. And thank you to my patrons who have helped me out on Patreon thus far. It's really helped me out, been motivating to help me get back into this. I know there's been delays here and there, but again, thank you, and thank you to anybody else who joins in on that support. There will be a link as well in the description where you can download this, Alpha 8, and as I just demonstrated, you can actually play online. Feel free to play it with your friends. The games will cap out at a certain amount of bandwidth and then shut down. But before that, feel free to run, jump, shoot, and see if you have any bugs. Just send them to me. Thank you. I am Kale the Quick. Thank you for watching, and don't die.